Today on the channel, it might have took a while, but today we finally get around to finishing off the unboxing of the latest wave of Marvel Legends Fantastic Four figures with Johnny Storm and the Silver Surfer.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're finishing up the latest movie Fantastic Four wave with the Silver Surfer and Johnny Storm. But for all your Johnny Storm Silver Surfer needs, make sure you hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I finally did, as it just did appear on Disney Plus over there. It is the Fantastic Four movie. I never saw it in the theater, never got around to it. It was there. My wife went to bed early. I said, you know what? I'm going to dive in and see what all the fuss is about with this Fantastic Four movie. So I did check that out last night, which reminded me I got to finish unboxing these figures. And here we are today. But to say I love the movie, I wouldn't go that far. It was a lot like the Superman movie, both the superhero movies of the summer, you could say, of 2025. Both movies I'm happy I watched. Both movies I would not watch again. That's where I'm at. In most movies, I'm glad I watched them once. I rarely ever go back and watch many movies twice because there's so many movies to watch out there. It's really got to be something special for me to watch it a second time. The Fantastic Four one was interesting. I think it was a different Earth. It's like Earth 882 or something. I really wish there would have been a little bit of crossover with other superheroes. If we could have just seen something along the way. Didn't really see any of that. It was the Fantastic Four. One thing I really did enjoy about the movie was they didn't start with the, hey, let's do the whole origin story all over again. I'm so sick of superhero origin movies, especially ones we've seen so many times. I'm glad for the most part they just got right into the action with the Fantastic Four, and it kind of felt like it was the 50s. I kind of felt like I was watching the Jetsons a few times too. It was a little interesting. It was okay. It was okay. That's where I'll give it. There was some jokes in there that fell pretty flat. I think the Thing could have had a little bit more of a story arc. Johnny Storm, I didn't like the guy that played him at all, so that was something to miss there. I didn't really care for Sue Storm, so some of the actors and actresses in it I really didn't like, and they didn't really resonate with me. But it is what it is, I guess. And Galactus, I think, got mowed over a little too easy, if you ask me as well. I would have started with maybe a different villain. I don't know if Mole Man would have been the right one. That was a nice surprise, but I don't know. But I would have done that movie a little bit differently, but is what it is. But we're here to talk about the figures, and we're going to dive into it. We're going to go ladies first here. It's the ladies first channel around these parts. And we're going with the Silver Surfer. Yes, Todd McFarlane, she's a lady in this universe. That's one thing I didn't care for. And yes, I know Silver Surfer has been a lady in the comics too, but it's not my Silver Surfer. And I guess they made her a woman so Johnny Storm could have a little bit of a love interest or trying for an alien love interest. I don't know. That was one of the things that fell flat for me as well. Is what it is, though. We do got the Fantastic Four style packaging. I do enjoy the packaging on here. Silver Surfer on the side. And just once again, this is not what I think of a Silver Surfer, whether that's right or wrong. It's just the way my brain works. And there you go on the side, glamour shots. Then on the back, plenty of jibber jabber. And we're surfing with the alien like a young Joe Satriani is what we're doing here on the back of the package. Get this alien out of here. Maybe, maybe not. She might be in the package forever. We'll see. There we go. See you later. A little spin on it. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Silver Surfer prison here. She got some effect pieces. Got that surfboard. Got to have that surfboard. So key to the Silver Surfer. Without the surfboard, you just got a silver individual. See you later. Goodbye. And then we got 3 sets of hands with this one. I'm here for that. She's getting a little handy, I guess. There we go. There we go. And she's the herald of Galactus, as the story goes with Silver Surfer. See you later. Goodbye. Trying to protect some home worlds and, you know, kind of torn. Like, hey, I want to do what I'm supposed to do here to protect myself and my all that kind of stuff. Or do I help these Earth people? You guys watch the movie. Watch the movie. But let's dive into it here. Let's dive into the accessories here with the Silver Surfer. We got extra hands. We got 2 splayed out hands like we're catching a wave. on top of the world like a young Brian Wilson once upon a time. 2 silver hands right there. And then we do got the come bring it hand, like a young Rock. Just bring it. That's what she's asking. Got that hand going on there. And then we got 2 Fists of Fury out of the packaging. So pretty much all the hands you could want with this one, if you ask me. But then we get an effect piece for this surfboard. I think that is kind of cool to see. Not sure how this stays on there. Does it just rest on here? What do we do here? What do we do? How does this work? How does this go to market? Nice flame kind of color to it. The nice orange color. I guess it just rests on top of there. Is that what it's supposed to be? There's got to be a way to connect this. You kidding me? There's got to be a way to connect this. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not smart enough. Kyle, flip it over. Flip it over. That's the top part. That's the bottom part. So that makes sense why it wouldn't work. And then you just seem to slide. Whoa. You got to be smarter than the surfboard here. But you just slide that on. And we've seen that before. Once again, maybe if I do it the right way. There we go. All right. You got to be smarter than the surfboard, but you can have a little effect piece. That is kind of cool. I don't mind that. Now, if you have the traditional Silver Surfers of the past, maybe the Walgreens exclusive, maybe some of those, you can also use that effect with this surfboard for that one if that is your thing. So you got options. You got options. And it's funny, this Silver Surfer board kind of looks like a silver surfboard, which it should, but it's an alien silver surfboard. This isn't something Carl Wilson had in the back of the bus, that's for sure. But looks nice. I do like that. But now diving into this figure here, a little bit to be desired. And maybe it's me just not thinking of the Silver Surfer as female, but it looks strange to me. You got the slick back silver hair, got the white eyes, then you got the gray skin tone throughout on this one. Very plain Jane, but very unique, as we know, with the Silver Surfer character, be it male or female. But an interesting looking here. You know it's a female by the chest there. That's not fooling anybody. Arms go all the way around on this one. Bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. I like that. Hands removable back, forth, side to side. Head removable back, forth, side to side, up and down. Hula hoop. You got those traditional stretch. There it is. Got a little of that going on. Leg goes up. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Smooth as butter there. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Now, she does come with toes, which is an interesting look as well, which kind of a naked Silver Surfer, I guess, is what it is. And I don't like how the hair and the head connect, too. It looks like it's separate pieces, which it is, but you want the eye to think of it not as separate pieces. I don't know. Is what it is. Very plain Jane figure, though, as you can imagine here. And does she fit on a Ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% over at Ringside. She does fit there. However, if you're like me, you're going to display her with the surfboard. It makes all the sense in the world. But we do got the Silver Surfer, a more traditional Silver Surfer right here. This is the one that surfs with the alien with Joe Satriani, as we know. I don't know. Some may say constant learning. Some may say constant improvement. To me, it's not my Silver Surfer. I don't know. I don't know if I'm against females or what I am. I don't know. I do female first on the channel. I can't be too much, but I don't know. My brain just doesn't work that way. I don't know why not, but it is what it is. She was in the movie. It was okay. Kind of weird, but it was kind of weird because of Johnny Storm here flirting with the alien. I've heard of surfing with the alien. We've talked about it, but flirting with the alien? Come on, Johnny. What are we up to here? Now, this is the flame off version. Now, we got the full-on Human Torch version. We'll compare that here. We already unboxed that on the channel. So make sure you check out the other Fantastic Four unboxings. See you later, Spider-Man style. Johnny Storm. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Prison, a guy in a suit is what this one is. With a couple of flame pieces. Get some extra hands here. Nice tape. Easy to get through. Not like that Cambodian tape, Todd McFarlane from the couch. Bam, there it is. See you later, shuffle. Off to the side. Goodbye. Let's get down to Johnny Storm business here. We got 2 gripping hands, a deep grip and an open grip. 2 Fists of Fury ready for the punches and bunches at a moment's notice. And then you got some flame accessories here. I like the color on this with the yellow and orange. Looking very good in the flames for this one. He's the Human Torch. He's on his way to the Human Torch. Have him holding some flames, dancing with some flames. That works for me. But now we get old Johnny Storm here. And I'm not sure who the actor was that played him. I don't know if I've seen him in anything else. But for some reason, it just didn't work for me. I don't know. Am I full of complaints here today, Todd McFarlane? Maybe, maybe not. But it looks like the actor from the movie, though, so I will give it that. You got the blonde hair going on. Peach skin tone color, a little bit of a smile and smirk, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth, playing those hits. And then he's rocking that turtleneck. Tis the season. When Cape season ends, turtleneck season begins. Mark that on your calendars, folks. You got the blue and white outfit here. It is the Fantastic Four outfit. Got a watch going on. Got the gloves, got the belt, got the white boots. Blue suit looking good. Very 50s kind of like. Very Jetsons feel to it. Maybe, maybe not. You got the big 4 logo in the chest. Looking good as far as flame off Johnny Storm. Arms all the way around on this one. You do get the bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, playing the hits. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Hula hoop up top, traditional waist. Big old Johnny Storm splits. You know he's got to have those splits. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Once again, smooth as butter. Ankles back forth, side to side, up and down. Our usual Marvel Legends articulation right there for Mr. Storm. And he should as well fit on a ringside collectible stand using code Kyle. Saving 10%. There it is, old Johnny Storm. But I talked about it. We had the Human Torch Flame On version here. The yin and yang. You always got to have the yin and yang with this one. Very cool. If I'm only going to have one, though, I'm going to have the Human Torch version. There's something a little bit more special, a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more fun to play with if you're a player out there for that Human Torch. But we do got the rest of the Marvel's first family here. We got Sue Storm. We got Reed Richards. And you got to have old Ben Grimm. It's clobbering time. We got the Thing. Can we get a bearded Thing figure? Can we get a trench coat Thing figure? Let's head on over to Yancey Street. Maybe we'll get that in 2026. We'll see what happens in the future. But there it is. The whole Fantastic Four wave finally unboxed here on the channel. Trying to finish it up. Let me know your thoughts on these figures. Let me know your thoughts on the movie. Were you like me? It's worth seeing once, but you wouldn't watch it multiple times. Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. Every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you over on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, if that's your thing. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Conveniently enough, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found, video cast on YouTube. So for the Fantastic Four, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I'm solid gold.